Cheltenham has a well-established reputation. It is a wealthy Regency spa town known for horse racing, boutique shopping, and high-end cocktail bars. But beneath that expensive surface, the town actually possesses one of the best networks of free parks, museums, and escarpment walks in the UK. Look at the contrast. A typical luxury weekend here involves heavy spending on hotels and dining, but a zero-cost itinerary, focusing on parks, museums, and walks, drops your financial outlay to absolute zero. Because you aren't paying with money, your actual required investment becomes time and physical energy. To keep a free day from turning into an exhausting one, you have to optimize your limited hours based on who you are traveling with and what the British weather decides to do. This chart maps how to plan your trip across two variables. The horizontal axis measures exertion, tracking your group's physical stamina. The vertical axis measures weather dependency, as UK outdoor activities carry a high risk of rain. By plotting every major free attraction onto this grid, we can build custom blueprints that prevent a mismatched travel disaster. Let's start indoors. The Wilson Art Gallery and Museum lands squarely in the low-exertion indoor quadrant, requiring roughly a 2-hour visit. Your time investment grants access to an internationally recognized collection of the arts and crafts movement, highlighting the finest surviving woodwork from the era. The museum is named after Cheltenham-born explorer Edward Wilson, and his Antarctic expedition artifacts are on permanent display. The main trade-off is financial pressure. The museum is weatherproof and admission is free, but they do ask for a suggested £5 donation. If you prefer your history outdoors, you can walk the promenade and the Montpelier district. Taking one of the town's free heritage routes leads you straight past highly preserved Regency terraces and ornate ironwork balconies. Cultural immersion is highly accessible, but you have to choose: stay dry inside or explore visually rich, weather-dependent streetscapes. For active visitors seeking open countryside, we look to the top right of our chart, Leckhampton Hill. This requires committing to a 3-mile circular route along the Cotswold Way escarpment. The reward is panoramic visibility across the Severn Vale, alongside a striking limestone stack known as the Devil's Chimney. The trade-offs are strict. It demands heavy physical exertion, requires a car for access, and is inaccessible for strollers. The highest scenic rewards demand the heaviest physical toll and absolute reliance on clear skies. If you are traveling with kids, your primary objective is usually burning off their energy without spending money. That puts us right back into the high-exertion outdoor quadrant. Sandford Park and Pittville Park feature aviaries, playgrounds, and summer paddling pools. Pittville is the largest ornamental park in town. It is anchored by the historic pump room at one end, leaving wide-open lawns for wandering. The downside is that these parks become heavily crowded on summer weekends, and you are entirely at the mercy of the weather. An alternative is the Curious About Cheltenham heritage walks. These use treasure hunt mechanics to keep kids engaged, while parents take in the architecture. As a parent, you have to balance the easy energy burn of an open park day against the constant moderation required to keep kids focused on structured walking trails. There is one wildcard factor to consider. Cheltenham hosts 5 major annual festivals, and all of them offer free fringe events. This gives you access to outdoor performances, talks, and community pop-up stages across the town center at zero cost. But there is a hidden financial catch. Hotel and parking prices surge drastically during these festival weeks. Any money you save attending free fringe events is completely wiped out by the cost of accommodation, making this a viable option only if you are a local day tripper. This flowchart maps a cohesive itinerary based on your priorities. For kids and good weather, commit to Pittville Park and a heritage walk. For views, hike Leckhampton Hill early, then picnic in Montpelier Gardens. If weather turns, retreat indoors to the Wilson Museum. Your itinerary writes itself once you honestly identify your group's stamina and check the day's forecast. A fully packed, zero-cost weekend is highly achievable if you bundle these activities by neighborhood. But here is the honest reality you must prepare for. The free Cheltenham experience is, at its absolute core, a walking experience. Your success relies entirely on comfortable footwear and your willingness to physically traverse the town. The best days out here don't require opening your wallet. They just require the energy and intent to explore the town properly.